Have you ever wondered if being humble can truly lead to success? Not the flashy overnight kind, but something deep, lasting, and meaningful. Today I want to share a story with you, a story about a simple carpenter named Ethan, whose life perfectly illustrates an ancient piece of wisdom. Humility is the fear of the Lord. Its wages are riches and honor in life. In a small, quiet town lived Ethan. He wasn't known for grand ambitions or a desire for fame. His world was the scent of freshly cut wood, the feel of a smooth, polished surface, and the quiet satisfaction of a job well done. For Ethan, carpentry wasn't just a trade. It was a form of worship, a way to honor the gifts he'd been given. Every table he built, every chair he mended, was done with the utmost integrity and care. He treated every customer, rich or poor, with the same respect and honesty. If a simple repair was all that was needed, he'd never suggest a costly replacement. His humility was his compass. One day, a wealthy merchant, known for his lavish tastes and demanding nature, needed a grand dining table for his new mansion. He had approached all the famous craftsmen in the city, but none could meet his exacting standards. Someone mentioned Ethan, the humble carpenter from the small town. Skeptical, the merchant visited Ethan's modest workshop. He was surprised. There were no flashy displays, just the quiet hum of dedicated work. Ethan listened patiently to the merchant's long list of demands, nodding thoughtfully. He didn't make grand promises. He simply said, "I will do my very best for you, with the skills God has given me." Ethan poured his heart into the project. He selected the finest oak, not just for its beauty, but for its strength and longevity. He worked day and night, not for the payment, but for the joy of creation. Each joint was perfect, each carving intricate and full of life. He wasn't trying to impress the merchant. He was trying to create something that reflected truth and quality. When the table was finished and delivered, the merchant was speechless. It was more than a piece of furniture. It was a masterpiece. It radiated a sense of peace and strength, a reflection of the man who built it. Word of Ethan's incredible craftsmanship and his even more incredible character spread like wildfire. The merchant, once cynical, became his greatest advocate. Soon, orders poured in from all over the land. Noblemen, dignitaries, even royalty sought out the humble carpenter. With the influx of work came wealth, more than Ethan had ever dreamed of. His small workshop grew, and he was able to hire and train other young artisans. He had riches. He also gained honor. People didn't just admire his skill. They respected his integrity. They saw a man who had become successful without losing his soul. But here's the most beautiful part of the story. The riches and honor never changed Ethan. He still lived in his simple home. He still started his day with a quiet prayer of gratitude. His hands, though now guiding a large enterprise, were still the hands of a carpenter who loved wood. And most importantly, he never forgot where he came from. He used his newfound wealth to rebuild the town's dilapidated community hall, to support widows and orphans, and to ensure every child had an opportunity for education. He gave freely, not for recognition, but because his heart was filled with gratitude. He had riches, he had honor, and he had a life filled with purpose, joy, and the love of his community. Ethan's story isn't just a fairy tale. It's a powerful reminder for all of us. In a world that often screams for attention and praises the proud, true, lasting success, the kind that satisfies the soul, is often found in the quiet path of humility. It's about recognizing that our talents are gifts, treating others with respect and working with integrity, not for applause, but for a higher purpose. Ethan's life shows us that when we live with humility, the rewards that follow riches, honor, and a truly meaningful life are not just things we acquire, but the natural outcome of a life well lived. Thanks for watching today. If this story resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that inspire. See you next time.